In 2010, the Navy surfaced 3 nuclear submarines to scare China. Nuclear powers rarely go to war with each other, but that doesn't mean they don't threaten to do so. Indeed, military posturing is an integral part of what Forrest Morgan, an analyst for the RAND Corporation, called crisis stability. In other words, building and posturing forces in ways that allow a state, if confronted, to avoid war without backing down. Long-range heavy bombers are some of the best forces for crisis stability, Morgan wrote in a 2013 study for the US Air Force. Bombers are powerful, mobile, and visible, perfect for signaling strength and intent. On the other hand, the US Navy's submarine-launched cruise missiles are less effective or even counterproductive for crisis stability because they're invisible most of the time. SLCMs could contribute to the instability, Morgan wrote. The opponent's anxieties might be magnified by the ability of SSGNs, cruise missile subs, to posture and stealth nearby. But Morgan pointed out one instance when the Navy's Ohio-class SSGNs actually did help stabilize a crisis back in 2010, a feat mostly lost to history. In July 2010, 3 SSGNs surfaced nearly simultaneously in the Western Pacific and Indian Oceans, allegedly to signal US displeasure over Chinese missile tests in the East China Sea. Major missile tests are potentially provocative and destabilizing. America's intent in the aftermath of the Chinese tests was to signal US strength with just the right amount and kind of potential force. Submarines seemed to fit the bill, as if Washington were saying to Beijing, "Sure, you might surprise us with your missiles, but remember, we have plenty of missiles of our own, and we're not far from you." Greg Turode reported on the incident for the South China Morning Post. The appearance of the USS Michigan in Busan, North Korea, the USS Ohio in Subic Bay in the Philippines, and the USS Florida in the strategic Indian Ocean outpost of Diego Garcia not only reflects the trend of escalating submarine activity in East Asia, but carries another threat as well. Between them, the 3 submarines can carry 462 Tomahawks, boosting by an estimated 60% the potential Tomahawk strike force of the entire Japanese-based 7th Fleet, the core projection of US military power in East Asia. One veteran Asian military attaché, who keeps close ties with both Chinese and US forces, noted that 460-odd Tomahawks is a huge amount of potential firepower in anybody's language. It's another sign that the US is determined to not just maintain its military dominance in Asia, but to be seen doing so. This is a message for Beijing and for everybody else, whether you're a US ally or a nation sitting on the fence.